Hello and welcome to new broadcasts on TayNinhTV with some latest events in Taynan province as well as in nationwide. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, as reported on the morning of June 20, the 10 Provincial People's Council have a thematic session, the 21st session, to consider and approve 8 important resolutions. Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of the Provincial People's Council Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng, and 2 Vice Chairmen of the Provincial People's Council, Ms. Nguyễn Đại Thi and Mr. Nguyễn Hồng Sơn, co-chairs the session.
Among the resolutions issued at this section, there is a resolution approving the master plan for the construction of Hiệp Industrial Park, Royal District in Province as a scale of 1/5,000. Previously, the Provincial People's Committee directed the Academic Joint Management Board to organize the preparation for the master plan for the construction of Hiệp Industrial Park and to collect opinions from associated organizations, individuals, and communities according to the regulations. And the project has also received, explained, and completed the content according to the commands of the Central Ministry, branches, provincial departments, and related units. According to the project, Hiệp Industrial Park has the general planning scale is 573.81 hectares, including the 2 phases. The estimated labor population is about 29,000 to 46,000 people. The planning period is until 2045, and the goal is to concretize the provincial planning, meet the needs of the new development, integrate with the regional development, and create momentum to promote the industrialization process. Academic growth and the delegates of the Provincial People's Council unanimously passed the resolution. The resolution clearly stated that the Hiệp Industrial Park is planned to become a modern industrial park, prioritizing the use of green energy, responding to climate change, preventing natural disasters, and protecting the environment and resources, contributing to the development of the local economy and society also. And ladies and gentlemen, at the 21st section of the Provincial People's Council, the Provincial People's Committee submitted a report on the issuance of a resolution to reorganize Taynan Provincial Inspectorate. Accordingly, the system of inspection agencies in Taynan Province will be reorganized based on determination of the activities of 9 district level inspectorates and 10 departments inspectorates and reorganized into organizations under the Provincial Inspectorate. The name of the reorganization, Taynan Provincial Inspectorate. Regarding position and function, the Provincial Inspectorate is a specialized association of the Provincial People's Committee, advising the Provincial People's Committee on state management and performing the tasks on inspection work, receiving citizens, handling complaints and denunciations, and preventing corruption, waste, and negativity within the scope of the state management of the Provincial People's Committee according to the provision of law. The leadership of the Provincial Inspectorate includes 1 Chief Inspector and Deputy Chief Inspectors. The organizational structure includes an office and 7 specialized and professional departments. It is expected that after the reorganization, the Taynan Provincial Inspectorate will have 100 positions, including 29 positions assigned in 2025 by the Provincial Inspectorate and 71 positions received from the Department Inspectorate and District Inspectorate units in the area. And after consideration and discussion, the Provincial People's Council delegates unanimously approved the resolution on reorganizing the Taynan Provincial Inspectorate.
On the afternoon of June 20, at TayNin newspaper and radio television station, heads of the Provincial Party Committee's Propaganda and Mass Mobilization Commission, Nguyễn Thị Xuân Hương, Permanent Vice Chairwoman of the Provincial People's Council, Nguyễn Đại Thi, along with leaders of department and branches of TayNin Province, visited a photo exhibition to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Vietnam Revolutionary Rest Day.
With the theme 100 Years of Vietnam Revolutionary Rest, TayNin Rest confidently enters the new era. The photo exhibition displayed about 150 precious photos, documents, and publications, vividly introducing the development journey of Vietnam's revolutionary rest in general and TayNin Rest in particular over the past century. Through the images, the exhibition contributes to portraying the pioneering role of the rest in promptly reflecting current events, people's life, and accompanying the cause of building and developing the homeland and country, along with the real working moments of the team of journalists who are silently contributing day and night to create a fast and accurate flow of information to serve the public.
And on the morning of June 20th, the representatives of the party committee and the board of directors of the provincial police visited and congratulated the newspaper and radio and television station on the occasion of the 100th anniversary of the Vietnam Revolutionary Press Day, June 21st. Mr. Võ Văn Quý, Deputy Editor-in-Chief in charge of the newspaper and radio and television station, together with the leaders of specialized departments, welcomed the delegation. At the meeting, the leaders of Provincial Police acknowledged and highly appreciated the close coordination between the newspaper and the radio and television station and the Provincial Police in propaganda work, especially the timely and vivid reflection of activities to ensure security and order, building the image of the People's Police officers serving the people. On the same day, the mobile phone company also visited and congratulated a team of journalists in the province.
Dear viewers, after 100 years of formation and development, the Vietnamese Revolutionary Rest has made important contribution to the cause of national liberation, contributing to rich achievement in the cause of building and developing the country in the modern era.
The achievements of the revolutionary press will continue in the new era, being a force accompanying the course of the national renewal in the current period. Starting from TayNinhTV, the first newspapers printed by hand, separately distributed, and many other newspapers such as Cờ Đỏ, Bú Liềm, Tiếng Lên, etc. have spread their revolutionary ideals, aroused patriotism, and organized the forces for the cause of the national liberation. And their achievements have contributed to the victory of the two resistant wars against colonialism and imperialism. Over the past 100 years, the Vietnamese revolutionary press has developed in terms of quantity, quality, programs, and contents of publications, and has initially mastered the modern media technology also. Many newspaper and television channels have performed well in their journalistic functions, including the social supervision and criticism. The role of the Vietnamese press is comprehensive in all areas of economics, politics, culture, society, security, national defense, and in all aspects of life, in all corners of the social life. And the press is not only information, but also has the role of orienting the public opinion. They also have the role of criticizing and supervising the party's general guidelines, the policies, and their mechanisms also. And at the bridge connecting between the party and the people, the press has launched a party relation movement, aroused the national spirit, and is present in all areas of the social life. The imprint of the press on every step, on every achievement of the nation in general, or of TayNinh in particular, has the contribution of the press force. And in the process of national renewal, the Vietnamese revolutionary press has affirmed itself as a pioneering force on the ideological and cultural front. Press products spread the evaluation movement of the good production and business, and thanks to information from the press, the people access a lot of good knowledge in various fields, actively join hands to build new rural areas. Through the press, such as electronic newspaper, paper newspaper, and the people know typically advanced features of the farmers, the good business production and good models, beautiful ideas, and from which the people will learn more to apply to their land and develop together. And through the press, knowing that the building new rural areas will bring practical benefits to the farmers and the people. And up to now, from the central and local levels, many columns of press entities have been the bridge connecting between the party and the people. TayNinh newspaper and radio and television station has columns such as Party and Life, Policy Communication for Border Security Sovereignty, which have contributed to connecting and accompanying the political system in international integration, performing well the role of connecting information between the Vietnam and the world also. People cannot grasp the whole situation of the market economy as well as the current war in the region only through newspaper and the news radio programs as well as through TV programs, smartphones, applications, etc. And the achievements of the Vietnam Revolutionary Press over the past 100 years have not stopped there, but continue to be promoted and always accompany the interest of the nation in the new era. In the era of the national development, the press continues to press faith and aspiration for the development and becoming a spiritual driving force, the loyal to the cause of innovation, construction, and protection of the fatherland also. And also on the morning of June 20th, representatives of TayNinhTV General Hospital, TayNinhTV Provincial Youth Union, and VNBT TayNinhTV visited and congratulated TayNinhTV newspaper and radio and television station on the occasion of the 100th anniversary of the Vietnam Revolutionary Press Day. Representatives of the union sent their gratitude and congratulations to the team of reporters and editors of the newspaper and radio and television station on this special occasion. At the same time, they acknowledged the positive contributions of the press agencies in propaganda work, providing timely and accurate information to the people and contributing to the overall development of the province. The units also expressed their desire to continue to accompany and coordinate in the coming time in communication work and aiming to spread the positive values to the community, especially in the fields of health, youth, and digital transformation.
On the morning of June 20, the TayNinhTV Provincial Social Insurance Party Committee held the 5th Congress, term 2025-2030.
During the past term, the Provincial Social Insurance Party Committee promoted its leadership role, successfully completed its tasks, especially developing participants and increasing revenue from social insurance, health insurance, and unemployment insurance funds. By May 31st, 2025, the whole TayNinhTV province had over 241,000 social insurance participants, reaching more than 43% of the workforce, an increase of 9.3% compared to 2020. The health insurance coverage rate reached nearly 92%, an increase of 5.7% compared to 2020. Total revenue from funds reached 27,911 billion Vietnam dong. The provincial social insurance has paid in a timely and proper manner for the following regimes: nearly 5,400 pension and monthly social insurance benefit applications, more than 128,700 cases of one-time benefits, and more than 1.1 million people receiving other regimes, with a total expenditure of more than 13,430 billion Vietnam dong. The Congress discussed and approved important documents and determined the tasks for the next term, continuing to reform administrative procedures, developing online public services, integrating digital platforms such as VSSID, VNEID, contributing to ensuring social security.
The growth targets of at least 8% in 2025 in the context of the world economy, with many potential risks, weak domestic demand, and the business community continuing to face difficulties, is a topic of special interest to many National Assembly deputies on the first day of questioning government members.
Many National Assembly deputies said that ministry branches and localities must have the synchronous and drastic coordination to achieve the highest efficiency in implementing the road target. We must find every way to remove obstacles to promote the development of business households and small and medium-sized enterprises. I think there is a lot of work to do in the last 6 months of this year. For example, focusing on business household and focusing on small and medium-sized enterprises because it is very crowded and currently there are some problems, which I have proposed the proposal to the National Assembly and the government. That is the method. The method to implement it in reality. We need to closely follow it, and if we cannot solve it, then the road will certainly be high. I also expect that we will achieve that impressive road figure if we strengthen our determination and have the cooperation of the entire political system. However, I also emphasize that this target can only be achieved if there is an unanimous effort from the entire political system, from the central to the local levels, especially in the context that we are experiencing the certain disruptions in the organizational apparatus when we organize the two-level local government as well as we merge provincial special administrative units. And if we do not stabilize soon and have the highest determination, it will be very difficult. Previously answering the questions from National Assembly deputies, the Minister of Finance proposed 3 solutions to achieve the economic growth target of at least 8% in 2025, and those are public investment disbursement must be substantial and on schedule. The second solution is to create a favorable, transparent, and effective business environment. And the third solution is to reform institutions, unlock resources, and support businesses to recover and develop. And the chairman of Ho Chi Minh City People's Committee, Nguyễn Văn Được, as head of the team, has just inspected and worked on the comprehensive cooperation of the new ward and commune government as the People Committee of District 1, New Saigon Ward. The pilot operation of the 2-level local government model in the area was assessed as successful, basically ensuring the official operation of the new wards from July the 1st. Chairman of Ho Chi Minh City People's Committee Nguyễn Văn Được requested that districts focus on doing well the second pilot operation of the 2-level local government model in all 102 new wards and communes, and the pilot operation in the entire new Ho Chi Minh City with 168 wards, communes, and special zones. At the same time, they will go job of communicating to the people about the new headquarters and new operating methods. The goal is for the people to update and understand the procedural regulations and thereby interacting with the new government more effectively. And the Supporting Industry Association of Bình Dương Province has just been officially established. This is a professional social organization that aims to connect the businesses in the supporting industry sector, promote localization, and participate in the global supply chain.
The Supporting Industry Association of Bình Dương Province has just been officially established. This is a professional social organization that aims to connect business in the supporting industry sector, promote localization, and participate in the global supply chain.
With the motto Connect, Reach, Integrate, the Supporting Industry Association of Bình Dương Province is committed to accompanying businesses in human resource training, technical innovation, market expansion, and participating in policy making to protect the rights of members, as well as orienting the organization of specialized conferences, regional forums, pioneering enterprise awards, and using digital technology and artificial intelligence in operations. Mr. Võ Xuân Điền, Marketing Executive Director of BKMS ITC, was elected as chairman for the first time.
On June 20, Bình Dương Province officially launched a trial of handling administrative procedure under the 2-level government model as 58 new commune-level people committees.
The purpose of this trial is to evaluate the configuration of the Administrative Procedure Handling Information System, or VNPTIH, to ensure the reception and handling of administrative procedures received from the National Public Service Portal, a single one-window model since July 1st, and the skills of staff. Officials and civil servants of 58 new commune-level units will test the reception, processing, and return of results for a non-connected administrative procedure within the scope of reception, processing, and approval of the People's Committee at the commune level, with regulations on fee collection as well as the connected administrative procedure is received, processed at the People's Committee at the commune level, and then transferred to the specialized agency at the provincial level, receiving, processing, and returning results for the connection of documents in the land sector. When people have submitted their first application and all are complete, it will be very convenient because they do not need to go to the administrative center anymore, but can do it at home. It does not take time and people can use that time to do other things. The testing period takes place within 30 minutes. However, each official and civil servants only takes 5 minutes to process. The speed and timeliness make people very satisfied. This pilot phase is for everyone to get familiar with and become proficient with the 2-level government model, especially for the public administration center and communes and wards, so that when it officially comes into operation from July 1st, it must serve the people and businesses immediately without making them wait, without interrupting the work of the government. Through the trial, the province will assess the capacity and skills of officials and civil servants, thereby rearranging positions more suitable for each person to have the two-level government model operate effectively.
That's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us, and goodbye for now.